So if you're here right now, I'm guessing you're just surviving the week. It's Monday and you're already dreaming of Tuesday. Gets to Wednesday, top of the mountain, and then you're dreaming of Thursday, you're dreaming of Friday, and then it's the weekend. And maybe you're hoping it's going to be great, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, but before you know it, it's gone. The weekend's already gone. And then it's back to Monday and back to the survival mode. It's awful. It's awful being caught in this trap over and over and over with no sense of breaking out. And if you're feeling trapped and if you feel there's just no way, how do I get out of this? How do I break out? Then this meditation is going to give you some steps, some insights to help you get out of this state, because this living condition that you're in, it's something that builds up over days, over weeks, over months. And obviously, if you're just getting through the week after week, it just doesn't, you can't just switch it off at the weekend. You can't be sleepwalking through the week and then wide awake, partying, alive, full of it the weekend, and then switching off again on Monday. It just doesn't work that way. We have to be in a live state, a living state, awake. We need to be awake. We need to be awake all the time. But then that can be really challenging and painful, because to be awake, you're going to feel. And if there's things you don't want to feel, you don't want to be awake. And if you're not enjoying your job, I say it's a job, it could be a relationship, but whatever's happening for you in your week, if you're not enjoying it and you feel trapped, this trappedness, and that's the sense of there's no way out, so I have to switch off to get through it. But then that's the trap, it's the trick of, you think by switching off you'll get through it, but by switching off you stay in it, because you're not feeling the pain, the discomfort, whatever it is that you're avoiding. And only by feeling that pain will you get through and get out even. And I've definitely experienced this myself. I once worked in a children's nursery, which I thought was the easiest of all jobs in the world. But I struggled so much. I was so overwhelmed in this job. And in a way, it wasn't really the job itself. I mean, it wasn't fully stimulating me, but I chose it because I thought it would be easy. Because my life, I was so stressed in my life. I thought, okay, what's the easiest job that I can do? What am I qualified to do? And I can just drift through the day, drift through the week. And I thought it would be there, sitting, playing with kids, being inspirational, being kind of a fun male. And it didn't work. It exhausted me, absolutely exhausted me. And I only got out of that because of the crash. I literally had a car crash, cycling to work. Because I was just so switched off. I wasn't alive, I wasn't in the moment. And really, when I think about it, I was so switched off. The reason I had that crash, cycling to work early in a January morning in the dark, was because I could see some car headlights driving towards me in the distance. And rather than pausing and thinking, okay, there's some car headlights, I'll slow down, I'll wait for them, wait for the car to pass. I was just in too much of a rush to get to work, to get the day done, to get it over, because I'd left the house at the last possible minute, because I wanted to give them the least amount of time. My morning was mine, and I was not going to give them one more minute of my time. So I left as late as possible, and I'm rushing to work. I see car headlights. There's a bus blocking the view. I saw them in the distance, but these headlights are getting closer, and there's a fork in the road. You can go left towards me, right straight on. And because I cannot be bothered to stop, because I'm in such a rush, I just go, forget it. Which is insane. And I shot out. The car hit me. That was the end of that job. I'd actually quit already, thankfully. But literally 2 weeks before I was due to finish, this happened, which could have actually just killed me. So it's insane. It's insane what I did. And I don't want you to be living this way. Don't want to be living this way where you're just on this autopilot, you're not thinking straight, and maybe making bad decisions, silly decisions, which could really kill you, honestly kill you. So the way out is to feel and to tune in. And what I wasn't tuning into was just the pain and the struggle I was in, which was I'd just moved to London, I'd broken up in a relationship, and there were so many feelings of processing this breakup, processing being in a new town, processing so many different things, thinking so many things were over and there was no kind of real future, and I'm trapped in this job and this future is the only. So many stories. And if you have these kind of stories of I'm trapped and this is happening and that's happening and there's no way out, there is a way out. Hopefully not a car crash, hopefully not illness, but to tune in and to feel. And that's what you need to do, what I couldn't do in that time. I couldn't slow it down to feel. I had no one to kind of hold my hand to say, what are you feeling? What's going on? Tell me about it. Just tune in, shed those tears, feel those feelings, let them out. And so this is what I want to encourage you now. We want to come out of this numb sleepwalk, which could, worst case, kill you, to some more aliveness. We can actually begin to tune in and make positive, constructive decisions about what's next, the way out, the way forward in your life. So wherever you are, now I hope that's kind of making some sense and really kind of sitting with you, because this is really important for your life, to not be on this autopilot. You need to switch on, but it will be painful. It can be painful to switch on, to really feel the hurt, the heartbreak, the overwhelmment, whatever it is that's inside you. But it's step by step. And today we'll just tune in to the surface of whatever's inside you. You know, the top of the mountain, top of the iceberg, just whatever's poking out, we'll tune into that to help you make a shift, to move on. So wherever you are, if you're at home, if you're on the road, do a short meditation now. So we'll start kind of closing your eyes and bring your attention to your breath. Just bring your attention to your breath. Just the natural flow of air into and out of your body. So right now we're not trying to control anything or change anything, but we're just tuning in. We're grounding. We're settling into the body. Just allow the world around you to be as it is. It's never going to be perfect, and that's okay. Life isn't perfect. Life is what it is. It can be messy. It can be beautiful. Just allow yourself now in your imagination to see yourself in a room, and you're just sleepwalking, drifting through this room. Maybe it's your bedroom, your living room, or somewhere from your past. Just wherever you see yourself, just allow your mind and your body to drift on autopilot. Just moving from one task, one moment to the next, with maybe no real sense of purpose, no real sense of direction. We're just moving on, going nowhere. In a sleepwalk. And just tune into how that makes you feel right now. This clutter, this scene around you, and you're just drifting. Does it leave you with a sadness? Or still numb, still not caring? Because that's just life. That's the way it is. You just drift from one moment, getting by and getting by. We want to break out of this scene, break out of this room, and you see an open window, and climb out of this window. Climb out, and maybe you're several stories up. And as you climb, you leap and you drift on the clouds. You drift over your life, drifting higher and higher, leaving it all behind. You're like a cloud drifting with no real substance yet. You're getting some distance. You're stepping back, stepping out of a scene of your life. With the moonlight pouring upon you. And as the moon shines its light upon you, you come across another cloud, also drifting, maybe just as aimlessly. But this cloud speaks to you. What is this cloud saying? Is it criticizing you? Is this the voice telling you why you need to stay where you are? Just to keep on going, to toughen up. Just hear those criticisms, all the reasons for you to stay switched off, to stay in the clouds, to stay disassociated, just drifting aimlessly, getting through. Maybe this is you saying it to yourself, or maybe it's someone else in your life, constantly telling you how you need to be, what you need to be doing. And this cloud makes you heavy. These thoughts make you heavy, these criticisms. And as you feel the weight of these criticisms and these words, you become heavy, and this cloud begins to turn to rain. And this rain falls down to the earth, all the way down, landing on the ground, landing on the side of a forest, to water a tree, grass, a new life. What is the new life inside of you that you're waiting for? What do you want to grow? What do you want to do? What do you want to wake up inside of yourself? Just allow this rain to pour down. These criticisms to pour down, this weight, pouring water upon the grass and the trees. But there's something missing. You're missing the light of inspiration. Because all these criticisms, all these words, they don't work. They keep you in the clouds, keep you drifting, but they also bring you down, bring you down heavy, down into the earth, more down than you've ever been, in the mud. And what you need is a light of inspiration. And slowly you begin to see the sunrise. What's the inspiration that you need to take just one step in changing your life? These thoughts, these criticisms won't go overnight. You'll still find yourself drifting into the clouds, aimlessly wandering, and then you'll still feel the same words drag you down like rain, down into the ground. They won't vanish overnight. But if there is light, something can grow. If there's inspiration, you have movement. You can wake up. So what is it that you want to wake up inside of yourself? Maybe there's another job or career that you want to pursue. Something deep in your life you need to change. That's been on the horizon for a long time, but you've been afraid of change. Because all you've known is this drifting, and then depression, heaviness, round and round. Just tune into this light inside of you, drawing you forward. It might just be a feeling in your chest, a feeling opening your chest, opening your throat, opening your mind. All you need to do is to open to the light. And if the way isn't clear right now, it will become clear if you allow yourself to stay open. To be open to the possibility of change. That you don't have to stay this way. Opening to the possibility of change is the first step. Just opening up, seeing the light, knowing it's possible. So just be with this possibility right now. This is already a big shift, a big change. Just knowing that life can be different, however it becomes different. There's no rush. So just take this in now, this feeling, the possibility of change. In future meditations, we can continue on this journey, staying with an open heart and just being with an open heart, just being in a space of openness, inviting in inspiration. So slowly now, when you're ready, come back into your body, maybe rotating your shoulders a little, flexing your fingers, and open your eyes. Wow. I really felt that. I really, really did. Really in my chest. I was really a very strong feeling and opening up. So I really hope you felt something there. I hope you felt something too. And I'm going to shoot this video right now, staying with an open heart and just sitting, being in this space and allowing whatever wants to rise. So click on whichever click here, and I'll see you in that next video. Have a beautiful day.